Yeah, yeah. Late night, it's gonna be a great night. Late night, it's gonna be a great night. Late night, it's gonna be a great night. Yeah. Come through to my show and pop your shit as real as it gets. Some topics hit hard like a blitz. Don't take no offense. Mostly we just stating the facts and voicing opinions, creating life-changing decisions. We got multiple viewers either.
Hey, welcome to another late night topic. Tonight we're going to talk about something real, live, and in fact. We're going to talk about Dolo and him
Hey,
surviving a prison riot. Like, when he told me this story, it was like really crazy. And I thought it would be really dope for you guys to hear what happens in the inside and the unjust, because we all as a team and as a community need to fight for change, and we need to fight for our people that's locked up, and we need to make sure that we hold them down. So Dolo,
yeah, what's up, love?
you ready to get into it?
Oh yeah, I'm ready, mama.
Okay, so first we're gonna start off with you telling us, like, just start off with you telling us, like, how your day started that day, like, when you woke up to when it like began.
All right, I've been in three prison rides, but the main one, like the main one. Well, I'm gonna start at the first one. So that way y'all
Okay.
have a better understanding of the main one. All right, the first one, I was new in prison or whatever, and I just really didn't. I wasn't too much familiar with how shit rocked in prison. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was very observant from the door because I was scared. A lot of guys they are afraid to admit when they scared, but I was terrified. I ain't gonna lie. I was
What?
about 21 years old, around all the old big motherfuckers. And the only thing I knew about prison is what I seen on movies. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I just think about what my stepdaddy told me before I got on the bus to come to prison. And he was like, "Listen," he was like, "You see shit and you don't see shit." He said, "If it don't concern you, don't get in it. If it ain't your business, don't get in it." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I stuck on it. You know what I'm saying? I seen all type of shit. And I was like, damn, this shit wild. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I kept that shit in my head. Like, if it don't concern me, don't get in it. For a minute, you know what I mean? Like, that shit, nothing never fucked with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I became cool with different people and shit like this. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
And
made friends.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I become cool. I had my little chess partner. I played chess with out of time. And I was a little
Mhm.
white guy or Caucasian guy. And just one day it seemed normal as fuck. You know what I mean? Shit seemed normal. And we was playing chess and some shit happened. Like these guys are fighting in the cell. And then it escalated out there on the floor or whatever. And I looked back and I seen these guys was stabbing each other. Like they was stabbing each other like I'm talking about
Like, you
going
actually
in.
saw blood.
Yeah, they was stabbing each other like it wasn't shit. And like the more they stabbed each other, the more they was going. It's like, I guess the adrenaline was pumping. But this is my first time
What?
ever seeing some shit like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then all of a sudden I started seeing other people popping out, they see it coming out, stabbing each other, and I'm like, what the fuck? So when I look back to tell this nigga, like, bro, you see this shit? He was coming at me with a knife, you know what I mean? I'm
What,
like,
the
what the
person you was
fuck?
just sitting there talking to?
Yeah, the one like we play chess all the time. Like we never had an
What, the
argument or
one you
nothing.
just playing chess with tried
I
to
played
stab
chess.
you?
I play chess with this motherfucker every day. You know what I'm saying? We
What?
smoke cigarettes together. Like he come across the table trying to hit me with the knife. You know what I'm saying? And so,
What?
I was so scared to get hit with that motherfucking knife. I don't remember. I remember getting them off of me, but I don't remember what I did. None of it. And
Mhm.
by that time, the police came in and they shot the little. They had these things called hornets nests, They shoot that motherfucker, and then the motherfucker bust. When they bust, it's gonna be a whole bunch of fucking metal balls. They gonna bounce everywhere. They gonna bounce off everything. They gonna ricochet off everything. Them bitches gonna
Wow.
tear your ass up. They gonna hit you, man. They gonna make you get down and cover your head up. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So when they shot that motherfucker, made everybody get down. So that was the first one I was in, and I was terrified. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what the fuck was that?" You know what I mean? So the second one, it was like the second one. It was like it was calm. Everything was cool, and and I had some contraband. You know what I'm saying? I had like some weed and shit like that. So I was like, well, boom. I passed some joints out to everybody because I wanted to see how I was smoking. And I wanted to, the zone to be, everybody to be laid back. Everybody be cool, you know what I'm saying? Look out on the zone, everybody cool, vibe, smoking their weed. So, I passed out joints and shit to everybody. Everybody like, man, that's some good weed, man, you know what I'm saying? So I like, boom, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take me a nap. And when I wake up, I'm going to get on my grind, you know what I mean?
Right.
But when I woke up to, I ain't gonna say his name, but I woke up to one of my partners coming in and see he's like, get up, man, get up, get up. Prison ride. I'm like, prison ride? Well, we call them bangers, you know what I mean? So he was like, man, it's a
Mm.
banging, it's a banging. So when I jump down from my wreck, and I go to my cell door, and I look out, I see motherfuckers running, chasing people with knives, and I see people running from people with knives, motherfuckers
Wow.
throwing trays, motherfuckers throwing chairs, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like everything was just laid back and calm, you know what I'm saying? But this is my second time, so now I'm more aware. I'm like, oh, fuck that. So I went up under the sink and I grabbed my knife, you know what I mean? I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cause I know if I step out this door, somebody gonna try to hit me. So
Right.
I was like, I still had the mentality, like, I ain't trying to hurt nobody, I'm trying to go home. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I stepped out the door, like it was some guy, they way on that side. Then we was on this side. There's some guys on this side, but it just they would had stopped. They had stopped for me. I don't know what happened. It just stopped, and then the motherfucker was just yelling, throwing shit at each other. You know what I'm saying? And
What?
I was on the front line. It was me and three other guys. We just standing really on the front line, just really. And in my mind, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because a lot of people on
But
the
I was
outside would
just
be
about
like,
to ask you, like, how was your mental doing that? Like, you saying you was on the front line, then you seeing all these people getting stabbed, you seeing people throwing stuff. Like, how was your mindset? Like, what were you thinking? Like, what were you like? Was your heart beating fast? Like, was it beating slow? Like, put us
cause
in that moment.
all right, like it's like I was just gonna say, like I know a lot of people they gonna ask that question. So at that time, me looking back at it, I felt nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like I
You was
felt nothing.
emotional.
I didn't
You
feel,
just ready.
huh? Yeah, I didn't feel scared. I didn't feel excited. I didn't feel. I
Mm.
just was aware. You know what I'm saying? I was just
Oh,
watching, observing, and I just held my knife close as hell because after my chest buddy tried to hit me for no particular reason, I just knew
right. You had your guard up.
anybody on this floor can, and I never stabbed nobody that day. I ain't never stabbed nobody before that. I never stabbed nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I don't know how I feel to stab a person. I don't know. I don't really don't know how to, but I knew before I let somebody stab me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
It's gonna
stab
go
somebody.
down.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
luckily, like by the time I got out there, like again, the police came and it was. I remember the captain. She came in front of me. She was like, she started calling me brown eyes. She was like, brown eyes. No, no, don't do this. And I remember she in front of me trying to calm me down. And I'm not. I hear her talking, but I'm so focused on these guys because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? And I skipped the part though. I skipped the part like, oh, they
Don't
so
skip my part. We
so
fully in this.
so when I forgot when they I ain't skipped the part. I ain't got to it yet. But when they had so they locked everybody down. They got control, locked everybody down.
Uh-huh.
So now at the prison I was at the every riot, the people gonna come around and they're gonna be like, "Are you okay? Are you hit? Are you good? Are you hit? Are you okay? Are you okay?" When they asking you, "Are
Right.
you okay?" They really asking like if you been stabbed or something like that.
Right.
I didn't know that. You know what I mean? So when the
Mhm.
dude come through, he was like, I'm standing in the doorway. He was like, "Hey man, you okay?" So I looked at him. I like, "Man, fuck no, I ain't okay." You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking
Right.
he acting like just regular okay, but
Right.
I tell him like, "Fuck no, I ain't okay." So he took out walking, but I'm not knowing they finna come back and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So they came to see back. Well, when they popped the door from the tower, my cell door from the tower. So I'm like, what the fuck? And I look and I see the police coming towards my cell, but I got all this weed and shit out. You know what I'm saying? So I bolt the door
Wow.
back. Wow, I bolted it back. They pop it again. I bolt it back again because I don't know what's going on. But I'm so green. I just told these dudes I went okay. So he bring the folks back to try to see if I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they shook us down and shit like that, and they found some weed or whatever, and they took me to the hole or whatever. So
Wow.
a lot of my shit got took.
So
And
what
I
is
spent
the hole? Like, what do the hole look like? Like, is it like
man the
a square
hole,
thing?
man.
Or
See,
is it?
everywhere else they call that shit they call it the shoe. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like lockdown.
Um, so you're in
But it
one
makes
room by yourself.
yeah, you in one cell by yourself. That bitch
How
nasty.
long
It's
you stay
cold. I stayed there like 30 days.
there? Damn, you said it's
It's
nasty and cold.
it's nasty. It's cold. It's like it was like way in the back. It's like don't nobody. You don't see nobody. You don't see nobody. Only thing you see is the guards when they let you out, and then when the guard let you out, he gonna walk you in shackles and cuffs to the shower, and then like the shower
How
is like
often
a
do they let you
got a
shower?
cage every other day, like
Mm,
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, shit like that. So
mm,
when you go in the shower, you gotta walk in the cage. He gonna shut the cage, and if you don't tell him to lock it, he ain't gonna lock it. I tell him to lock it so when nobody run in on me. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So I make them lock it, and then you got to stick your hands back outside the cage so you can take the cuffs off. And then you
mm-hmm.
turn back around. It's like a little box, like big enough for your body just to turn around. And you got to press the damn button, and the water gonna run for like the cold water gonna run for like 5 minutes, and then gonna cut off. You got to press the button again, and it's hard as fuck soaping up your damn towel with cold water.
What?
Yeah, but I done seen people get fucked off not by not locking their shower. People come out running there on them. But that's another story. That never happened to me. But I did
Mm,
my little time in the hole, got out. And I ain't never experienced no more rides down there.
mm.
Uh, you know, and then I went to another prison, and
That's the third one.
yeah, I went
Oh,
to a
okay.
third one. I Now this ride, I don't know what the fuck went on. I don't know the reason or none of that shit. But this the one in Mississippi that made world news. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
once one prison in Mississippi went up, like all the prisons started riding at one time. And some prison they was riding because they were getting treated unfairly. They were getting
Mhm.
mistreated by the officers and the guards and shit
We
like
hear
that.
that all
That's
the
why that
time about unfair treatment. We hear about that
yeah,
all the
so
time.
that's why they was riding because they were trying to get attention, you know what I'm saying? But it ended up escalating deadly because of the other prisons. They was on some riding against each other type shit.
Wow.
So I ain't gonna speak too much on that shit because for the people
Right.
that's you know what I'm saying, for the people that life they got took and shit like that,
Right.
and but there's a lot of people. I lost a lot of homies and shit. A lot of people lost kin folks and shit. But and it's sad like shit like that had to happen for Mississippi prison to get attention
Right.
because and then like them guys had to use their cellular phones to leak videos of the water, how they were getting treated. Like it was just fucked up. Like the water, if they had running water, it was all yellow and shit, looking like piss.
Yeah, I
And
think I saw one video when it had happened. I saw one video when they had like I guess the toilet had overflowed or something like that.
mm-hmm,
and it was dripping down, and they still had the people living in there. And the guy was like, "It been like this for weeks. It been like this for weeks. They ain't coming down here doing nothing." It was like everybody was only on one side of the cell.
Yeah, man, like it was fucked up, man. And then just with the prison riot shit, I just you know,
It's
it's just
just
like
crazy.
yeah, I was seeing people like getting hit with hot water.
Hit with hot
I'm talking about
water. They just got
yeah,
hot water poured on them.
yeah, like they skin bubbling up, blistering up, like what I mean, motherfuckers screaming, motherfuckers getting
What?
stabbed, like it was crazy, man. You know,
That's just crazy. So we talk
yeah,
about the unfair justice system of the prisons. So, like, explain more about like what the type of things they be unjust about, like food, toiletries. Um,
I'm gonna be all the way honest. I'm gonna be all the way honest. Like the food, it's only good when Department of Justice come around. When Department of Justice come around, the big folks come around, they gonna clean these motherfuckers. They gonna clean them motherfuckers' prisons up, bro. They gonna clean them bitches up. They gonna
mm,
get new shit. They gonna try to paint over the mold. Like they gonna try to do
so basically
the
cover
sad
that
part
shit
about it.
up.
Yeah, and the sad part about it is they use the inmates to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Wow,
bro, y'all helping these folks clean shit up to make them look good. And then when the folks leave, they back treating y'all like shit. Like the food, I'm gonna say the food done got better from what it used to be, but it's still some bullshit. Man, which I don't complain because about the food too much because at the end of the day it's prison. You feel what I'm saying? They're not gonna keep you steak, but it has gotten a lot better because the little shit that they do give you, the privilege. You know what I'm saying? So it has got a lot better than what it used to be. So I don't just really trip on that.
mm. So do they give y'all fruit?
That's what I really be tripping on.
Huh?
If the educational programs and stuff like that,
No,
that's
you
what I
didn't answer the question about fruit, because that's my favorite thing.
always said fruit. No, they don't give you no. I thought you said food. They don't
No,
give
I
you no
said fruit.
fruits. No, you
Why
don't
they
get
don't
no
give?
fruits.
Why they don't give no fruit? Like
See,
that's part of nutrition.
yeah, I wish they would, but they don't give fruit simply because guys be making liquor out of it, and they used to give it like pineapples and apples and shit like that. But custom into the fruit you finna get now is like a cocktail, like with the jello with the little pieces of fruit in it, but you ain't getting no fruit.
Wow, you were about to say something about the educational system. Like, what's going on with that?
Yeah, like they get funded. They get funded for they get funded for the educational program.
Right.
And if you have a certain amount of years, you can't get in it. They tell you
Wow.
you can't be in trouble, you can't be gang affiliated, and all that stuff, which is understood. You know what I'm saying? But once you meet all those criterias, and then you come to them, then they be like, well, you have too much time. It don't make sense.
Wow.
Like
It really
I,
don't make sense.
yeah, I feel like any person that's take the initiative to try to enroll in these programs and try to better themselves should be added. But it was a while back. I had filled out for plumbing, welding, and auto mechanic technician,
Mhm.
and they wrote me back. I lost the paper, but they wrote me back, and it was like, we accepting everyone that has 5 years or less. But since
Wow.
you don't, we gonna keep you on the waiting list. And it's always gonna be a person to have 5 years or less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was years ago. I'm talking about years ago. I think that was like 2017. I never heard nothing back from
Wow, that's just crazy. So they put you in jail, expect you not to elevate yourself, and then when you do try to elevate yourself, it's like they want to keep you down
them.
instead of
Right.
opening doors and letting you like get a better education while you're sitting down. That's just messed up, because how you gonna turn somebody away that's trying?
Hmm. They do
That's
it.
just
They
so
do it.
messed up.
And the thing about it, like, if you, if you, how can I put it? If you get in some trouble, if you get in some trouble, do some major shit, get in some trouble or whatever,
What happened?
they'll ship you to a whole nother prison. You know what I mean?
What?
If you get in any type of trouble, like some major trouble, I'm talking about. I know some guys like the next day they was out of here, gone.
Wow.
But if you be like, hey, since I can't get in no program down here, I want to transfer and go to this prison right here. I can better myself and get this program up under my belt where I can possibly make parole. Nah, we ain't shipping you off. We ain't, you know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
They just want you to be stuck.
Yeah, so like anything positive, like nah,
They don't want to see anything positive happen.
nah, man. And another thing that I don't have nothing against nobody, but it's like the snitches. If you snitching, then you get incentives, you get put on this pedestal, you get, what I'm saying, like they honored it.
Wow.
Like, nah, I'm not finna tell on a motherfucker just to get some privileges. I'm obeying by the rules that y'all set. I'm staying out of trouble. I'm staying out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm not, cause they don't understand. It ain't even about like okay, on the snitch name. It's just like I gotta, what I'm saying. Them guys gotta think about. Motherfucker gotta live there.
Right.
You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, motherfucker gotta live there, bro. You can't. It's a
can't be
trap.
doing
It's a
it.
trap.
Yeah. It sounds like a
But
trap.
oh yeah, most definitely. I just
So,
feel like. Oh,
oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
Yeah, I
You
just
feel like
feel
what?
like I feel like if people who have loved ones that's incarcerated, man, like I know. Don't get me wrong. Like I know. I've been around them guys. Like I know it's some guys that just call home and just want money, just want money, just want money. They got drug habits. I understand that, but I'm talking about if you got family members in there that's fighting, trying to
Right.
better themselves, trying to get parole, trying to get home. A lot of times it's not about money, because 9 times out of 10, if they've been gone for a minute, they making their own money. They finding a way to take care of themselves. You know what I mean? It's not
Period.
about money. They just need you to call people. They need you to speak up for them. They need you because the people, no matter how much we fight, no matter how much we say this, and no matter how much law we learn and put it down, guess what? They still not gonna listen to us. We can say the same shit. We can do paperwork, turn it in, file a petition or whatever, turn it in. They gonna deny it just because they can see that it say pro se, which means I did it myself without a lawyer, and they gonna push that shit aside. But my lawyer can take the same paperwork. I get a lawyer, she take the same paperwork, don't change nothing on it, but take out the pro se and file it like she filed it, like she did it. And guess what? Okay, they'll give me a hearing. They'll listen to it just because attorney has done it. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying? Like
Right.
a lot of time, man, guys be needing people to make phone calls for them or protests or whatever it takes. Not even
Right.
dealing with money. You know what I'm saying? Not even dealing with money. But when them guys don't have that shit, a lot of guys ain't headstrong. A lot of them give up.
Right.
They be
So
like, well, I ain't got nobody fight.
have you seen somebody give up and it, like
Oh
real
yeah,
bad?
all the time. Like I done seen it get so bad where they be like gave up to the point where they give up and then a month later they did. Like they dying here, just die.
They commit the suicide?
No, they don't commit suicide. They just give up. They quit taking care of themselves and they get sick and die.
Oh
Like it's so
wow.
easy to get sick in here. Like once you It's
Why
like
you
this.
say it's
That's
so easy to get
huh?
sick? There's a lot of parasites and a lot of nastiness. And
Like
why you say it's easy to get sick
no,
in there?
we try to keep it. You know what I'm saying? We eat pretty. We try to keep it clean as fuck. But at the end of the day, like it's filthy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like for the most part, we try to keep it cleaned up and try to bleach and sanitize. But at the end of the day, like prison gonna be filthy no matter what
Right.
because it don't get deep clean. You know what I mean? It's years and years and years and years and years of mold and build up and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So us
Right.
just running a mop over it and spraying air freshener ain't gonna get it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's shit that lies in the prison that you can't even see. They get in your
Damn.
lungs and stuff like this, you know. But I done seen niggas like throwing the towel and like don't have no fight. They just start washing their ass.
So what
They
did
just
y'all do during the pandemic when COVID hit? How was that like for y'all on the inside?
yeah, it was a lot of people. I seen a lot of people die behind that, you know. And then it's like it was a couple guys I knew, you know, so they caught COVID and they went to the
Mm-hmm.
infirmary and they died. But then when you look at it on the news, they just say they wouldn't say they died from COVID. They'll say was housed in the infirmary and passed away, was pronounced dead. You know what I'm saying? They would never
Right.
say, we watch on the news, they would never say COVID. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna be
Wow.
real, when COVID was going on, what they did for us, they'd come around and they just keep checking our temperature. I'm gonna be
Mm.
real, that's it. They would temperature check every day, temperature. And then like once somebody went to the infirmary and had COVID, they would come and
So
put
did
our
they give
building.
y'all masks?
They'll come put our building on quarantine, huh?
Did they give y'all masks?
Masks. Yeah, they gave us masks. They
Mm.
gave us masks, and then they came around and said who want to get the what that is, the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they came. They said who want. This is what they said. Who wants to get the vaccine? Sign the paper. Some signed, some didn't. So then they
Wow.
came back again. You got another chance. Whoever want to get the vaccine. Like I said, some signed, some didn't. So then they come back the
Wow.
third time, and it was like whoever don't get the vaccine won't be able to get visitation. You know what I'm saying? So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the ones that didn't get it, you know what I'm saying, they got it. And I gave them the little card, you know what I'm saying, the little vaccinated card, you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna be real, I want to visit.
Right.
So I got the shot.
So after getting the shot, how did you feel?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit made you feel tired and woozy. And, you know what I'm saying? I don't like, man, I fucked up. Like that shit had me tired. My arm was hurt like a mother. I was like, man, I think I done fucked up. And then I
Mm.
still ain't nobody come see me, so I got this shot and I ain't get no visit. So when they came for
Wow.
round two, I was like, I ain't taking that shit. They're like, you ain't gonna
Fact.
get no visit. I was like, man, fuck visit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was like, man, nobody coming to see me, man. Fuck that shit. And then it was crazy because they was like, okay, if you get a visit, they not tripping if your people not vaccinated, but you gotta be vaccinated to get a visit.
That's crazy.
What?
And you on the inside.
What? I gotta be vaccinated to go see them, but y'all not tripping if they vaccinated or not.
That's backwards.
And see, yeah, a lot of officers they were bringing the COVID in and shit, man.
Yeah, that's how it always been.
Yeah, but then like it lightened up though, the strain lightened up, and it's just people just really had like flu symptoms. But at first, you had a couple people dying off,
Mm.
like a lot of them
Wow.
old guys.
That sounds crazy. So you speak about visits. Like, how is your family life? I mean, like, how is your support system set up? Like, what do you do?
Like I'm gonna be honest, like I've had since I've been in prison, I've had uh, 3 visits,
Dang.
and like none of them been for family. You feel what I'm
Been from
saying?
like
Like
friends.
I done had 3 visits, and none of them been for family. You know what I'm saying? It's just like been pen pals that done came visit me. You know what I mean?
Oh, for real.
Like my
So how does
celly
that
probably,
feel? Oh, go
huh?
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. What you say?
Yeah, like my celly, he probably hooked me up with one of his cousins. Or so I be writing somebody from the little what it is. They used to do this little thing, little pen pal thing. You know what I mean? You get to knowing people when they come visit.
Mm.
But yeah, that's about it. And
So
I used,
how does it make you feel knowing that you haven't had any family come up and visit?
at first it used to bother me. You know what I mean? It used to bother me at first. I used to reach out to him, and because I was far away from home for a minute. And they started
Mm.
telling me like, if you was close, I'd come visit me. You just too far. You was close. But see, now I'm close. I'm close as I can get. Probably like an hour away. Probably an hour and
Mm.
30 minutes at the most. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now it's just like, I don't know, like they just don't come visit. I sign papers, I sign word, and now they just don't come visit. And I know one thing, like I know people be busy in the world, but 14 years. You feel what I'm
Wow.
saying? 14
Right.
years, man. And then it get to the point like, man, I don't even want to visit.
Mm. I'm
And
sorry you
then,
feel
yeah, it's to the point like, cause I know when I get home, don't expect no visit from me.
bad.
It's just what it is. Like you want to see me when I was away. Like you want to see me now? Nah.
And, and you speak about when you get home, like when you get home, what is your like goals that you're gonna do when you get home?
Like I ain't gonna lie. Like the first thing I want to do was I want to find out what my granddaddy buried though.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to find because he like was my father.
Mm.
So yeah, I want to find out what he buried at and visit him. And but for it's like for it's like goals on some business stuff or some something like that. I
Yeah.
planned on
Yeah.
yeah, I planned on like going to the shipyard. Going to the
Mhm.
shipyard, because I got a buddy. I ain't gonna mention his name, but I got a buddy, say he can give me a recommendation. So yeah, I'm gonna go down there and try to go and secure that job real quick. And I planning on just pushing my business. I got
Right.
my clothing line businesses and Purple Elephant Designer with LLC, and then I got the uh the Plus Perfection for
Right.
the clothing brand for the plus size women and whatever. And then,
Right.
as well as my record label, I'm gonna push that. And I got so many
Oh.
projects, you know, or it just be so many of them. I just be getting discombobulated sometimes. But each and every project that I have, I want to keep pushing it and keep pushing it and make it work around my work schedule. You know what I mean?
Right. That's
You
good
know,
that you want to. That's good that you want to get out, get a job, start your life over, and get a second chance.
right, right. Because I'm gonna be honest, like in my head, I have no family. Like they might say, like, "Oh, you got family, you got family, we got us, you got us." And nah, man, because like I'm gonna be real, like they not here, they don't write, they don't visit, they don't check in, like you know what I
They
mean?
don't.
Nah, hell no, don't nobody write, don't nobody visit, don't nobody check in, like so. You know, I don't want to come home to. You can come stay here. You can come stay here. No, hell no. Like I want to get my own shit. We had talked before about the halfway
Mhm.
house and stuff like that.
Right.
If I gotta go there, I'm going there. Like cause I don't want. You know how people are. They let you come stay
Mhm.
with them. Then after a certain amount of time, now you in the way or when he gonna leave, and you know what I'm saying. I'm
Right.
trying to bypass all it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. That's the best thing you can do.
I'm trying to bypass all it. Yeah, get my own and get my stuff established, get everything situated how I want it. Because a lot of guys that get out, they don't have plans. You feel
Right.
me? If you don't have a plan, like say 9 times out of 10, you gonna come back. You gonna come back, man. Or you gonna meet death in the face out there. Cause them guys
Right.
ain't playing out there.
Right. So you got to get out and be focused. So
Hmm.
I want to go back a little bit and talk more about like the food and like, do they give y'all medical care in there?
Yay and nay. It just like they give you medical care. They do, but you gotta fill out forms to get medical care, and it takes so long. It takes so long.
And then you talked about the food, like you talked about the food a little bit, but like you said you only get good food like when the people come in. Is there any other days where you get good food? Where you like, oh yeah, today I know we about to have that shit.
Yeah, some days they have some good stuff, but most of the time it's excuse me. Most of the time, they feed you the same stuff, same old
Mm.
stuff. You know
Do
what I
it be
mean?
spoiled?
Do it be what?
Spoiled.
Yeah,
'Cause like they
sometimes
say,
I done ate a couple things. Sometimes it was spoiled. You know what I'm saying? And it
mm,
fucked me up. You know what I mean? But for the most part, sometimes it be spoiled. Sometimes you can't hold that shit. Yeah, you get that shit going to eat that shit. You can't hold it because you put it in that shit going. That shit is it's nasty. I ain't gonna lie, it's nasty. Like
mm.
it's nasty.
And then you also talked about the record label, like
Hmm.
what's the name of that? I didn't know you had a
Yeah,
record label.
yeah. I had a record label, and I'm gonna be honest. Like I had
Mhm.
three artists, and two of them my cousins. And one guy I met him in prison. He got out. Yeah, he was on it, man. I'm talking. He was on it. You know what I'm saying? He was on it, man. He was stay blowing me up, man. What my course at? What my beat at? What my boss man? What my shit at, man? I'm ready to get it. I'm ready, And I was telling him like, bro, there's no rush, bro. We got to get your fan base up. Even though you my partner, we gonna do this shit the right way, the professional way. We gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's more than just putting the album out than just let it sit there in the streets. Nah, bro, you gotta build your fan base up. You gotta get this shit here. Then I gotta pay for this. I gotta pay for your studio time. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's more than just putting the album out. Now I was just telling him like, what I'm saying, I'm trying to get your fan base up and hype the album up. You know what I'm saying? Hype it up. You know what I'm saying? Get you do shows and put little clips of the little different songs or get you in commercials or whatever we got to do to promote you and promote the album before it dropped. That way, when it dropped, a lot of people gonna go download and go scream and go. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been
Right.
anticipating it. They've been waiting for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I didn't know his health conditions had got bad, so that's why he was trying to push. He never spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
he ended up passing away from diabetes.
Oh, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, diabetes is a killer.
Yeah, he ended up passing away in the middle of us working on the album. I said I was still gonna put it out for him. I was still
Mm,
gonna put it out for him, or whatever.
that's real shit.
Yeah, I still got to do that, man, because that's what he wanted. He always talked about it like that's what he wanted, man. And my two other artists, man, they just really just fell off from it. I was saying they just felt like there wasn't no use in doing it. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel
And
you.
they told me they was like, bro, if you ain't just really here with us, we ain't gonna be consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel
And
you
and I,
on
and I understood because like when I was young, they age, and people used to tell me like, man, you gotta push your music in there. I wasn't trying to hear that stuff, man. You feel me? I would do that shit on my free time, but just really just being on it. No, I wasn't on it. So when they told me that, I understood where they were coming from. I tried to show them like, well, look, I understand where you're coming from, but look, this is what can happen. This is what I'm trying to make happen. So but yeah, now that I finally got the record label legit instead of us just screaming Holotip Entertainment, it really is Holotip Entertainment. It is more than just a record label. It's a production and distribution company as well.
right.
We do visuals and stuff like that. So one day, when I'm producing these films and stuff like that, y'all gonna see how to tip entertainment on it. So yeah, I
That's
plan
what's
on getting
up.
into photography and uh, video editing and stuff like that. There, so yeah, y'all more definitely gonna see how to tip entertainment with their hands in it.
Oh yeah, that sounds real awesome. That sounds like that shit gonna be dope.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
most
don't know.
definitely.
I don't know if everyone know, but like you have a petition going on right now. Can you tell them more about the
Right.
petition?
Yeah, I started the petition, man. Like I said, I don't have any family. I do have family, but I don't have any supporting family, man.
Right.
And but shout out to the ones that did sign a petition. Shout out to the ones that do support me. But you know who you are if you do support me. You know who you are if you don't. But so, I started the petition just to get signatures, man, and just get a second chance at life. Get a second chance at life. Just to make shit right, man. And just a signature, people don't understand, but a signature help. Like last time I checked, it was like uh at 147, I think.
Uh-huh.
I don't really have a specific goal, but I know at least 200. I want to have at least 200. You
Right.
know,
So we gotta help you reach that goal. Y'all hear
that
that?
right.
Everyone that's
That,
listening, make sure y'all go and sign that petition so he can come home and he can get to the business and he can help his people out and
right,
can have a second chance at life because it's so many people I see every day that's getting out of jail.
right. Yeah,
And
yeah,
speaking of getting out of jail, you had told me earlier that the people you got locked up with is now out of jail. Can you
yeah.
tell them more about that?
They basically they copped out and they got their time. They basically served their time. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying. When I first came, when I was young and I was high headed, you know what I'm saying. Like that shit, it made me feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying. But now that
Mm,
I'm older, bro, I don't wish this on nobody, man. So me, the man I am now, you know what I'm saying. I'm happy that they free. You know what I'm saying. Whether
right,
I don't care about if they did what they did or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I'm happy they free and they got a second chance in their life because you know what I'm saying. Don't nobody. It's only certain people that I feel like deserve this, and
right,
I'm not gonna say the people because I know I motherfucker take it and flip it around, but you know, like when you make a mistake, you teenager, 15,
right,
17, 19, like I don't feel like you should be, you know what I'm saying? And you done did 14, 13, 10 years, you know what I'm saying?
right. You shouldn't be
You
left
know,
behind and thrown away.
yeah, man, like I've been gone since I was 19. I'm gonna be 34 in in this year coming up. And
Wow.
like I was telling people, like I'm not the same guy I was when we were hanging when we were 17. I'm not that same 19-year-old. I don't think
Right,
the same way. And I'm gonna be honest, I look back that I was looking through my discovery and I look back at some of the stuff I was telling the police, like, you know what I'm saying? And the police was just asking me certain questions and the way I responded to them, like all nonchalant and like on some man, fuck you type shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like
right,
me, the way I think now, like, you know what I'm saying? I read this shit and I was like, damn, I said that? Or,
mm,
you know what I'm saying? Why would I say some shit like that? But my mind frame was different then, you know what I mean?
mm. So you had matured.
Huh?
I said, so you matured and you
Yeah, you
think
know what I'm
different.
saying? But like, what was your question though? My child partner, you know what I mean? It's like, I ain't got no hard feeling towards him, you know what I'm saying? And two of 'em wrote a letter, you know what I mean? Two of 'em wrote a letter for me, or just stating my innocence, you know what I mean? And
Right,
I got it to my lawyer, so hopefully that'll help, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't got no hard feeling towards them guys. Like I'm glad they free back with their family. And
right,
even to the victim's family, I send my condolences, my heart out to them, you know what I mean?
right.
It's just Life happens crazy sometimes. But I don't
Right.
hold no grudges, no hate toward nobody. None of that. I'm just trying to give me a second chance, trying to get free and live my life, be a better man as I can.
Right. You told me a little bit about how you like to like work with different people to help them become their own boss and different stuff like that. Can you tell us more about that?
Oh yeah, of course. I started my own youth program called BYOB, or Become Your Own Boss. And I would aid and assist like older people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I feel as if the youth will listen to me more frequently because what I've been through. I'm not that much older, and
Right.
I had a couple guys, get down with the program, and a couple of them like backslid, a couple of them faded off, branched off, or whatever. But I got this one guy, you met him, King. He
Oh,
started
okay.
his own business. King is
Yes.
out of
Off of
pleasure,
the
right? And I'm proud of him, man. He made me so proud because he took the knowledge I gave him, man. He ran with it
right.
because like like I told him, I'm like, bro, I'm not telling you to do something I ain't did. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And like I told him, I said, it gonna reach a time where you surpass me, man. And it's not because it's not. I don't want you to look at it like it make you get discouraged. It's but you are able to move. You are able to meet with these different people. You'll be able to do this. And I'm still gonna educate you on the way to do it and the proper way to do it. You know what I mean? And he took heed, and whatever I show him and teach him, I tell him. If I tell him, hey man, go cop this book right here, go get it, or I'll be like, huh, order this book right here. He go get it, or I'll be like, read this. He read it like he really wanna to get out the streets and become his own boss and and he did. 28 years old. He just recently just bought his first house. You know what I mean? 28 years old, man. You got your own business and you bought. You know what I'm saying? Your own house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I seen him
That's
buy that house, man, like they made me like I ain't gonna lie, teared up, man, because how he came to me and then how he is now. You
mhm.
know what I'm saying?
So
Like, yeah, anytime he make a sale or anything, he big bro. What you think about this? What you think about, you know what I mean?
mhm.
And and a lot of people they'll try to charge for that, but that's how I get paid by seeing them succeed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want your
Right.
money, man, because I can blow that money in the next 5 minutes. Rather you give it to me, and I ain't got shit to show for it. But instead of seeing a youngster shine and knowing that he ain't in the streets, you know what I mean?
Right. They do something to you.
Yeah, that means a lot, man. That means a lot.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And yeah, man, like you know what I mean? Like like it's a free program, man. I ain't charging for it. It's a free program, man. Like I'm not gonna
Hello.
you gonna spend money, man, throughout, getting books
Mhm.
or investing in yourself and stuff like that. You're gonna have to spend money. But I'm not saying like I'm getting your money. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you how to manage your money, how to scale your business, how to run your business, start your business, like all that. That's if this is what you want. Like can't nobody make you want. Like if that's what you want, then I aim and assist you. You know what I mean? And like I say, only thing you gotta do is hit him up, King Exotic Pleasure. You know what I'm saying? He'll let you know himself. He'll let you know
Mm.
himself. But he put in the work though. You know what I'm saying? I just gave him the tools he needed. He used them. You know what
Right.
I mean? Like I told him,
I
if I can do it behind the wall, you can do it. I think.
I know that's facts. So you talked a little bit about books. Like, what books are you into?
Well, I read any type of book, honestly. But lately I just be on like knowledge and education and anything about like mastering yourself or energy or anything like that. Business
Mm.
books, you know, anything like that. Like any type of educational books. I don't care what it is. If it's educational, I'm into it. And as I done written and published 6 books,
Oh yeah, you sure did.
and some of my books are educational.
Like your
Some
children's
of
book. Waiting on mine to come.
Right. I got children book. I got okay. My first book was Know Thyself, and it's
Mm,
10 guidelines to mastering oneself and becoming successful. And I wrote that book basically just telling my story, pieces of my story, and how tools I use and how I mastered really myself,
mm,
how I master my own self, and ways that you can master your own self, and ways you can use that and become successful. And then my second book was From Banger to Businessman, because
mm,
everybody looked at me like a game banger,
mm,
so I felt like that was the perfect name for it. It's just explaining how I come from a game banger to a businessman. Like y'all label me a game banger, but nationality I'm a businessman. And that book really just and that book really just gives people the steps and the guidelines and really just how to secretly become a businessman. Like stuff that they don't want you to know, stuff that they keep
mm,
hid from you. And I'll put it in the book step by step. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. I don't care what type of business it is. I don't give a damn what it is. From pressure washing to owning your own salon or whatever. If you do those things, it's in that book. And that's one of the books that King had got. Like you do one of them things, those things step by step in that book. There's no way possible that your business won't grow. No way possible. You know what I mean?
right.
And after that I came out. Yeah, after that I came out with my series. The Pineapple Passion series,
Good book, good book.
and that's an urban romantic fiction.
Mm,
So yeah, and when I coming after that, okay, after that I came out with a book for my BYB program, and it's the Becoming Your Own Boss guidelines, and it's just really it's self-explanatory. You know what I mean? So
right,
everybody that joins the program, I make sure they get that book so they can, while they can't contact me, they can read. You know what I mean? And
right.
last but not least is the children's book, and that's twins and the alphabet friends, and it's basically from 1 years old to six. Just teaching. It's a fun way with the different illustrations to teach um the kids their alphabets. In a fun way. A little rhyming words. It's just a fun way for the parents and the kids. For they can learn it in a fun way. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that sounds dope. I'm so happy for you and all your endeavors. Like for you to be in prison and you accomplishing all of these things, that's really amazing. And I just want you to keep your head up. And you know we locked in.
Oh yeah, we locked in for sure.
You already know.
We locked in for
So,
sure, Queen.
so I want to go back a little bit. You talk about siblings. Like,
Hmm.
are you like, do you ever talk to your siblings or anything like that?
Yeah, I talked to my sister, like, I talked to my sister every now and then, she been on the stage for cancer.
Sorry to hear
So,
about that.
oh, thank you, love. I talk to her every
Is
now and
that
then,
how many kids do your mom have?
but she had seven.
How many kids do your dad
My dad, hmm.
have?
I don't really know, but let me see. I think five. I
mm.
think five. Cause I
So you
know,
talked about your sister facing cancer. Have y'all gotten close over the years? Like how does their relationship go?
yeah, we got closer. See, like, my sisters on my mama's side. It's like,
Mm,
my mama, we was split up. My mama, she gave all us up or whatever.
mm,
And so over the years, my sisters, they got cancer. I never did see my other sisters. But me and the sisters, they got cancer. We used to always bump into each other because we was in the same city or whatever. But this before she
mm,
had cancer. But once I got old and got grown, since I've been incarcerated, I reached out to her and we connected or whatever. And
mm.
Then I found out she had cancer. I just been by her side ever since. Because at the end of the day, it's still my sister. Whatever.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I just try to make every time I talk to her. I try to, what I'm saying, make it the best time possible. And she told me when she found out I had a clothing line, she told me she thought about making a clothing line. So I like talked to me. And she said she wanted to name it My Cancer is Cute.
Mhm.
So, I surprised her and I linked it in with my clothing brand. So,
That's what's
yeah,
up.
man.
So good.
Yeah, My Cancer is Cute, man. That's her clothing brand, man. But, you know, like if, uh, like if whatever, a t-shirt or whatever y'all buy or whatever, My Cancer is Cute. The money goes straight to her for her medical bills and medical fees and stuff like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? So yeah, man. So y'all support that, man. Y'all support that, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. And for as like, on my daddy's side, I'm the only boy on both sides. I mean,
So you raised with a whole bunch of girls?
yeah, I'm the only boy on both sides, and I'm the baby boy. See, my
Mm.
mama, she had two more boys, but they ended up passing away.
I'm sorry to
And
hear.
yeah, they were way before I was born. And my dad, I got a brother. I got a brother on my dad's side, but we don't. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
yeah, I reached out to him, and we used to talk at first, but I don't know if he's busy or whatever. I don't know, but we don't talk no more. It
Mm.
is what it is. Oh, so yeah, man, I don't really hear from my sisters on my on my dad's side that much.
Mm.
And I've been trying to find one of my sisters because on my dad's side, because a while back she got in an altercation with somebody and the dude shot her.
He shot her? Like what
Yeah,
happened?
like I ain't get the full scoop. I just heard about they was arguing. She was telling me they was arguing, and the dude went to the car, got the gun, and he
Is this
came
somebody
back.
she knows?
Huh?
Was this somebody like she was dating? Was it a domestic violence situation or was it just random?
Nah, they cousins. Her and the guy's cousins. You know what I mean?
So it was her
And they,
cousin that
yeah, she said they were cousins. That's why she didn't think he would have did it. But she said he up the pistol, shot her. She remember falling to the ground, and she said when she looked up, he was standing over with the pistol though. So he ended up, and when she woke up in the hospital. But he had shot in the chest and he shot in the face.
mm,
But God blessed her, she didn't die. She was paralyzed, half her face was paralyzed. And last time I talked to her, it was years ago, but it was last time I talked to her, you know what I mean? She was just telling me like, let it go, God got it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this. She didn't want me getting in no trouble and stuff like that.
mm,
And and it was years ago, man. Probably about 3 or 4 years ago, last time I talked to her. How about 3 years? I've been reaching out to her sons, so my nephews, trying to check on her, but I ain't never got no response back from nobody.
wow.
So
So hopefully
it's
if she listens tonight, she will write you,
yeah, I
pay
hope not.
you. Hopefully she'll be listening in and knowing that you're looking for her and she'll contact you.
Yeah, man, I just hope she alright. She good.
So a lot of people like just take it back a little bit. I know I keep going back.
Oh, it's
So
good, it's good.
I'm just listening to you talk and like the shit like you just saying so much real shit. And not only is you saying real shit, the way that you're explaining it, like it makes me feel like I'm there, like I'm actually walking this journey with you because you're so detailed. Like I don't know if you know this, but you're very detailed and I like that because you're
Right.
saying like what you're going through and how it's making you feel and stuff like that. And I just want you to like know to keep your head up and we're gonna continue to keep fighting and you continue to like continue to be great.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Let you know that. And then, like, I'm gonna take it back a little bit. So a lot of people think that prison and jail is the same. Like, can you please clarify that?
No, it's not. Cause I done had people be like, "What? You're in jail?" I'm like, "No, ma'am, I'm in prison." And they be like, "Same thing." No, ma'am, it's not. Jail is where you go when you just charged. You know what I mean? When you just
Hmm.
charged, you ain't been convicted or nothing. You just charged. You know, it's the county jail. You know, whatever your county you in, it's the jailhouse you in. Some people call it a adult detention center. You know what I mean? Prison
Right.
is after you've been sentenced. You know, that's some people call it the big house. You know, old folks call it the joint, the slammer. But what I'm saying is like that's the difference. Like you go to prison after you done been sentenced. You know what I'm saying? That's where you gonna go do your time at. The county
Mm,
jail is where you be at when you fighting your charge. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's not the same. It's two completely different things.
mm.
Yeah, it's two
Well,
completely different things. And it's a
there
it's
you
another
go.
thing. It's another thing about prison too, man. It's so much
Yeah,
talent in here, man.
it
Like
is.
God, it's so much God, so much talent. And it saddens me because I know guys that be up in here doing shit, like making moves, making play with their talent, and then they get out and they forget all about that shit.
Oh
And
wow.
then I hear from them, they be like, "Man, it's hard out here, man." And like one of my guys, he got out, man, it's hard out here. I was like, "What the fuck you mean?" I'm like, "What you doing? You know what I'm saying for income, bro?" Man, I can't do nothing, man. Man, I did all the years in prison. I'm like, bro, you got in trouble all the time in here for fucking tattooing on people. You get out there in the world now, you don't want to do no fucking tattoos, man.
So you had to, yeah.
And
I
it's like he was
definitely.
like, "Oh man, I ain't got no equipment, and I ain't no, it's just excuses, bro. You know what I mean?"
Right.
And I'm like,
Excuses after
man,
excuses.
bro, you were making shit happen in prison, but then you get to work, you can't make nothing happen. Like that's crazy.
That's
And
just true.
it's like I see guys in here, they cut the grass and don't get paid shit. They cut the grass, weed eat, they put the marsh down in the gardens like they doing all this shit. But
Mm,
you get out there, you just can't seem to cut nobody grass for some money. Like you know what I mean?
right.
So I don't get it. I don't get it. Won't
Mm,
nobody hire me. Like them jobs you hire yourself. You know what I mean? Like
right.
I ain't got like I told you before, I don't have no pride. I cut grass, I wash cars, I clean carpets. Like, you paying me? Oh yeah. Hell
You
yeah.
said Tammy is up there and it's stuck there.
Yeah, you gotta know that. Like I don't give a
Okay.
damn what no people on the outside saying about me, man. For real. I shine shoes on the corner if I got to. Man, what?
You say you get
Shit.
going straight to it. You gonna get that money.
Yeah, getting straight to it, man. The one thing
Mm,
prison taught me, they gonna teach you how to fucking work.
mm-hmm.
You gonna work
And
like
structure.
yeah, you working for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You can put that same energy, same work out there. Motherfucker come to work, they'll come to prison and apply for so many jobs. Apply for the kitchen, apply for ground maintenance, apply for maintenance, apply for electrician, apply for the fire department, apply. When you get out there, they won't apply for shit.
Oh wow, just come home and get lazy, huh?
Yeah, trying to mooch on some damn woman they done met online or something. Like, you know what I'm
Oh
saying? Yeah, trying to eat up girl kids cereal and shit. Like, nah,
man.
bro. Like, bro, come on, bro.
You
Do
say ain't
y'all
nobody
have
got time for that.
do y'all have what they call win job center out there in Detroit?
What?
Like
A what?
job centers. They call them job centers.
No, we got like work first and like um we got work first. We got temporary temp services.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got Michigan at work and we got Dorsey and Everest. So we got places that people can go find jobs. It's just that they lazy and don't want to do it and think that stuff supposed to get handed to them.
Yes, exactly. Like I be telling people, man, the goddamn they goddamn shipyard where I'm from, they be hiring convicted felons. That's what they want, cause they know they gonna work.
Mm.
It's just they won't even go down there. And like one of my child partner, I ain't gonna say his name. I hollered at him. I'm like, bro, take your ass to the shipyard, and that's good money. Yeah, I was down there when I first got out, but I got into it with the manager. Got into it with the manager. But there's nothing the manager can say can make me fuck up that $30 an hour.
Fact.
I'm just like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna keep on doing my job.
Okay.
Like,
Some
bro,
people ain't that disciplined though.
you not finna fuck up the chick.
Okay. Some people is not that disciplined though.
Fuck that. It's one thing I say about penitentiary. It gotta make you disciplined if you allow it to. It'll make you
Right.
disciplined, man. Because
Right.
like you come to this place, you gotta be dependent on you. Like I don't
Mm.
care. You can't be dependent on anyone in the world. I don't give a damn your people got millions of dollars. You can't be dependent on them because like they can get a flat tire. It's so much shit going on in the world. Like they can tell you like I'm on my way to send you this money right now. I'm on my way to go get this money off and get in a car wreck.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not their fault. They was on their way, but guess what? Now they done got in the car wreck. They gotta do this shit with the police. They gotta, especially if somebody hurt, they gotta go to the hospital. Like you know what I'm saying? That shit they're gonna get put on the back burner. Shit you trying to do?
Say that again.
Yeah, this shit here more important, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have discipline not to get shit from motherfuckers in here and be dependent on. Oh yeah, my mama she could go get me this. My
Mm.
daddy finna like you can't do that, man. You gotta be dependent on self, man. I'm saying
Okay.
like a old school told me, like man, if you don't get up in the morning, brush your teeth, and wash your face, I ain't gonna do it for you. And that made
Okay.
sense. It made sense, man.
I know how that goes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I want you to tell the people a little bit more about your petition, and then yeah,
Yeah,
just
like
tell me about your petition.
yeah, see, like my petition, man, it's basically like just telling people like y'all can go on Google and you can type in Afrodonell petition, it'll pop up. Afrodonell ALFREDDARNELL the petition. It'll pop up and it'll take you straight to it. But basically the petition just saying like, you know what I'm saying, like giving me a second chance, let you know how long I've been gone and stuff like that. My sentence and stuff like that. And and I feel like I've been gone 14 years. I feel like I done enough time, man. I know some people gonna feel like I haven't, but it is what it is. Each his own. But I feel like I've done enough time, man. I want to get back out society, be a strong pillar for society, an advocate,
Right.
and just lead the youth away from this. I don't want them coming through what I had to come through. You know what I'm saying? Getting sucked up by the streets or sucked up because they feel like they don't have any anyone to look up to or no parents or no guidance and nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Right. I
And
definitely
the
think.
yeah, man. And for the petition goes, man, more signatures the better, man.
Okay. Say that again.
Like I said, shout out to all the people. And I'm gonna be real, like a lot of people that signed a petition, I don't even know 'em. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like I can't sit here and tell you like I know 147 people. I don't. Like you know what I
Mm.
mean? So a lot of people that
Mm.
signed the petition, I'm grateful for you. Appreciate it. Like it means a lot. And I know who
Right.
signed it because I got the list. You know what I'm saying? I got the list of the 100 people, some people who signed. You know what I mean? And it like that petition, it breaks it all the way down. Like it breaks it down. Like it shows me like, okay, say I send it to you and you signed it. If you
Mhm.
shared it 15 times, it's gonna say that you shared my petition 15 times.
Wow.
And then whoever signed it from you sharing it is gonna say that they signed it from
Mm.
off you sharing it. They got it broke down to the T, like so can't nobody just be like, hey man, I signed your petition, man, and I shared it, man. You know what I mean? Like I tell her, even if you don't sign, at least share it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Never know who it can reach.
Yeah, you never know who it can reach, man. Like,
Right.
like I was saying earlier, like people need that. People like the court listen to them people when they behind.
Yeah.
When you got people behind you, like when I went to court the first time, when nobody in the courtroom, no my moms, no my like nobody, no
Mm.
sisters, no brothers, no homies, no none of that. All that old street shit, like yo, motherfuckers ain't show up at court. When the
Mm.
judge asked me, did I have anybody there to speak in my behalf? Nobody said nothing. And you know,
Wow.
they tell you in court not to look back at the, you know what I'm saying, the crowd, the people out there. But the judge was like, I know they told you don't look around. He said, but I'm gonna give you a chance to look around and see if you see anybody that you know that's on your side. You know what I'm saying? So you know, in my defense or whatever. So I looked around, I ain't see nobody in there that I knew. And I told him like, nah, ain't
Mm.
nobody here. Ain't nobody here for me. You know
Mm.
what I
Sorry,
mean?
I was that.
And I really feel like if I had somebody there speaking up for me though, like you know what I'm saying, it probably would have put a different look in the judge's eyes. But
Right.
me being that young, and because that's one thing the lawyer always asks. They're gonna ask about your family. They're gonna ask about this and that. Before they even get into the charge. So y'all just don't know. Before the lawyers even get into your charge, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna ask about your family. They wanna know about your family. They wanna know about your family history. They wanna know how much support you got. They wanna know all that shit. And it's a reason
Right.
why they wanna know all that shit. Because just say my daddy was a millionaire, my mama is an attorney, and my uncle got ties with certain prosecutors. You know what I'm saying? That makes a difference. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They know they just can't come with me with anything. Okay, he got people behind him that might gonna get on our ass about certain shit. So we gotta be on our P's and Q's. Same way
Right.
thing, vice versa. If you don't have a mama, don't have a daddy, you're financially unstable, you don't have funds, that makes a difference too. So just the
Mhm.
way, so they know one thing, okay, but he don't have nobody pushing behind him. And I'm gonna say this, man, a lot of people scared to say it. The courtroom, they got a thing like Ply said it in his old song. If you want to listen to him, he said, "These crackers play a better game, they'll swap you out. You give me him, I
Period.
give you him. You know what I'm talking about? Like that shit is real
Mm-mm.
shit, man. Like I thought it was just a song. Till I went through that
Mm-mm.
shit, seen that shit with my own eyes, man. You ain't got no money or no people behind you, man. Shit, man, look at your ass grass, man.
Wow.
Name one motherfucker that didn't have no family or no money that caught a charge and beat that shit.
I can't
No,
name one.
no way. You ain't beating it. Somebody got to go down for this shit. Cause the state they just want a conviction. They don't care about who
Mhm.
shot who stole from what. They just want to get paid. And court appointed lawyers, they get paid whether they win or lose your case. But
Period.
they not gonna win and make their team look bad just to get paid. Cause now their
Mhm.
reputation bad with their team. So go well, yeah, look, I'm finna go ahead and try to get you to sign this conviction so I can go and get paid. I get what I want, I get my money. The prosecution then they get what they want, they get their money. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I have seen it. Like I have seen like I'm gonna tell you this one story, mom.
Mhm.
I was going to court, and usually when we go to the courthouse, we go up the elevator and all that shit. But this time we took a detour. We going a whole different way. So I'm like, where the hell we going? So when we get to the corner, you know, the officer I got walking with me, he a fat guy, cool old fat guy. You know, he was cool. Officer, he wasn't there one of them dickheads. So when I get to the corner, I see my court appointed lawyer, I see the prosecutor, and I see the DA talking to each other. So they can't
Mm.
see me. They can't see me though. And I see them. So I tell the officer that my transport officer, I'm like, hey, can you loosen my shackles up, man? It kind of hurt me cutting into my ankle. So I'm not gonna take a minute for his fat ass to get down there and do my shackles. So while he doing my shackles, I'm sitting there watching him, and my lawyer poured them like some coffee, espresso, what the fuck it was in the cup. and they sitting there just laughing, hee hee ha ha, tilting their head back, laughing, just having a good old time. And
Wow.
the prosecutor fuck around and looking, me and him caught eyes. He said something with his mouth, and then my lawyer and the DA look back, and then when they see me, they take off in the room, and then I go meet my lawyer, walk up on me, try to shake my hand. So I was like, man, what was all that about? He was, oh no, we was just talking about the game, and you know what I'm saying. We supposed to be going to play golf Saturday. That's what he told me. He talking about the game, we
Wow.
supposed to go help play golf Saturday. So I'm like, damn, they're your buddies. You know, I wouldn't say buddies. We just bet on the games and stuff like that. So like,
Mm.
well, man, you need to talk to them, trying to see if you can help me get up out this jam, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I know that like the buddy system, like, be with them. And another situation, I was in court, and I told my court appointed lawyer, I was like, man, look, this is my first offense. I'm like, man, tell him like this is my first time ever being in having any run in with the law in my whole life. So he stood up. He was like, young, keep in mind that my client uh has never had any run in with law enforcement. He has never been in anything. The judge looked at him, called him by his first name. It was like, Phil, Phil, I'm gonna stop you right there, Phil. Cut it out, Phil. Cut it out. Stop it now. He said, this is the first time your client has ever been caught for anything. That's what the judge said.
Wow.
I was like, oh man, yeah, I don't see what's going on. And got what my court appointed lawyer sit it down and shut the fuck up.
Mm.
You know, so like to the ones youngsters that listening, man, like hey, man, get in that courtroom, it's a whole different story, man. It's a whole different story, you know, motherfucker, man.
Facts.
Tell
Oh,
you.
y'all heard it here first, y'all. It's a whole different playground out there. So don't be out here in these streets trying to make y'all feel. Once you get in that courtroom, you
People
literally
you
gotta fight for your life.
man, some people you wouldn't even expect gonna turn sour on you. I'm talking
Hmm.
about people you wouldn't even expect gonna stab you in the back. I'm telling you. Like you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh,
hey, gonna break it down, man. Gonna break it down.
yeah.
But
Well, I think I want to thank you so much for telling us about you surviving a prison riot. Once
yeah, most
again,
definitely.
once again, it's your favorite hoe. Your first say your favorite hoe. Say your favorite.
My favorite what?
I was trying to say hoe. It's your favorite host, Charmaine Simone. And I got the pleasure to interview Boss Man, y'all. I'm moving on up.
Hey.
So be sure to sign that petition. Be sure to check out Boss Man books, his clothing line, his record label. I do love your music. Like your music is different. It's not that bullcrap we listening to now.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of this shit now,
Yeah.
man. I don't know.
Okay. I just I pray you hope your head I pray you hold your head up and keep fighting because you
Oh
deserve
yeah.
a second chance.
Oh
And
yeah, most
hopefully
definitely. I'm
everything
gonna
will
keep
go.
fighting.
Yes, I'm gonna keep praying and hopefully everything will go in your favor and we get more you get more signatures and you get a second chance because we
Oh
need
yeah.
somebody out here like you that's trying to save our youth because our youth is going down the drains and ain't nobody trying to save them. It's
Nah,
like
it's just
it's
they
like a
trying to
dog
corrupt
eat
them,
dog
man.
world out here.
Yeah, that's how they want to do it, pollute and corrupt. They did me like the same way, you know what I mean? So that's why like they polluted me, corrupt me. It's a couple songs I talked about it like, damn, they ain't tell me about this shit, you know what I'm saying? They talking
Right,
about the other shit. Y'all ain't tell me about this shit. What the fuck all these street niggas and dope boys and shit were when I was going fighting these charges?
right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, man.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, I appreciate you doing the interview with me, like for real.
You're welcome. Anytime, anytime. Be sure
And
to donate, do a signature, support the businesses, and y'all help me help Boss Man get a second chance.
most definitely, most definitely. And I want y'all that's listening, I want y'all to check out. our show, me and Miss Beautiful Simone, we link up on Thursdays and Sundays for the After Dark special. We be lit over there too, y'all. Talk
Yes,
about
we do.
we be lit topics to be announced. So
Okay, say it again.
so we got it where y'all can call in, join the
Hmm.
conversation, state y'all opinion, whatever. Come on
Facts.
through
Big
with
facts.
y'all. Come on through with y'all late night confessions or whatever. You can be anonymous. You ain't gotta say your name, and just get this shit off your chest.
Facts. Well,
Definitely.
until we meet again, y'all. See y'all later. And be sure to check us out.
Be safe, y'all.